Georgia lawmakers from both sides of the aisle are condemning the killing of political activist Charlie Kirk. Yesterday, Georgia Senator Raphael Warnock condemned the murder on the Senate floor. Meanwhile, Georgia House Speaker John Burns has issued a resolution honoring Kirk's life and calling for unity.
A volunteer youth football coach is in the Fulton County Jail this morning after police say he slammed a 12-year-old to the ground. It happened during practice a bit earlier this week. The boy was flown to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, which proves these injuries were serious. He's now recovering. Good Day's Lindsay Duman is live at the Fulton County Jail with the very latest. Good morning, Lindsay.
Hey, good morning to you, Alex. And Jonathan Sagers, that volunteer youth football coach, waived his first appearance yesterday. He's still here at the Fulton County Jail, facing charges for both child endangerment and battery, both of those being felony charges. Witnesses say this all stemmed from some kind of altercation between the coach and the player after one of the plays made during that practice. So earlier this week, that practice took a pretty frightening turn when police say one of the coaches, Jonathan Sagers, slammed a 12-year-old player to the ground. Sagers reportedly told officers he was demonstrating a football technique, but an arrest warrant says he taunted the boy afterwards, and that boy was knocked unconscious, had to be life-flighted to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta's Arthur M. Blank Hospital. The boy is now recovering at home. Sagers is in the Fulton County Jail facing felony charges over what happened.
Mr. Sagers, based on evidence that had been obtained during this investigation, that he had inflicted harm to this child, in which he was charged on a felony count of child endangerment and also for battery. We have witness statements and we have other evidence as well too, even based on Mr. Sagers' statement of his interaction with the child, of course, and other witnesses who were there. And they were able to compile the information, the facts, and we only move on facts here in South Fulton. But they gathered the facts as it came to them.
And Sagers was also arrested 2 weeks ago by Atlanta police in a separate incident. He's facing several charges for that, including drug possession, a gun offense, and eluding police. Now, something that the public safety director wanted to say is that Sagers passed a background check back in July that cleared him to work in this youth volunteer football coach capacity. Reporting live outside the Fulton County Jail, I'm Lindsay Tuman for Good Day Atlanta.
Interim MARTA General Manager Jonathan Hunt is laying out his vision for the transit service. Hunt says he wants to take MARTA from good to great, and that'll take some short-term discomfort to do so. He plans to improve operational reliability, increase the level of safety across the system, and make vital repairs in the coming months and years.
Our vision is to deliver safe, clean, and reliable transit through routine excellence every day. This vision will build consistency and delivery, and it is in that consistency of delivery that we will build and enhance the public trust in MARTA.
Well, that trust has been strained by several recent incidents on MARTA, but Hunt maintains the transit system is safe and will continue to be, especially for next summer's FIFA World Cup.
New this morning, the recently merged Paramount Skydance is now looking to buy Warner Brothers Discovery. If the sale goes through, CBS News and CNN would be under the same roof. Two of the major streaming services, HBO Max and Paramount, would also be under the same owner. According to the Wall Street Journal, Paramount plans an all-cash bid backed by the powerful Ellison family. The merger will need approval from the Trump administration. New this morning, more than 300 South Korean nationals who were detained in an ICE raid at a Hyundai plant in South Georgia last week are now back home. Their plane left out of Atlanta yesterday and landed in South Korea overnight. The group was among 475 workers who were arrested last Thursday.
These are not people that have ever been in a jail before. This is a jail. It's not the detention center sounds nice. No, it's a jail. And the first night was horrible. It was horrible. Over the course of the next 5 days, they became accustomed to the rhythm of the place. But most of them will probably decide never to come back to the United States.
A Hyundai executive says the raid has set construction back on that plant by about 2 to 3 months.
Let's take a look ahead to this weekend. Atlanta City Council members will celebrate Dr. Booker T. Poe, one of Atlanta's first African-American pediatricians. Tomorrow, council members Andrea Boone and Michael Julian Bond plan to present a proclamation in honor of Dr. Poe during a celebration of life. It's set to happen at the Providence Missionary Baptist Church starting at 11 a.m. There will also be a visitation today at Cascade Chapel at Murray Brothers Funeral Home. It starts at 3. Hawks center Jason Collins is undergoing treatment for a brain tumor. The league and Collins' family released a statement last night asking for prayers, support, and privacy as they dedicate their attention to Jason's health. Collins played 3 seasons with the Hawks, helping them appear in 2 consecutive Eastern Conference semifinals. The 13-year NBA veteran also suited up for the Nets, Grizzlies, Celtics, and Wizards. Collins made history in 2014, playing his first game in the league as an openly gay athlete.